I'm coming at you live on tape from Sydney, Ohio. And today we're talking the Straight Edge Society, a CM Punk led faction that laid waste to SmackDown. Okay, didn't really lay waste to SmackDown, but kind of get the idea. Originally, in 2009, CM Punk was feuding with Jeff Hardy and kind of brought up his past drug addiction. Well, it was also his current drug addiction. And they fought in a loser leaves town match for the World Heavyweight Championship, which CM Punk won, and Jeff Hardy left WWE. Then CM Punk feuded with The Undertaker, which Undertaker absolutely destroyed him, taking the World Heavyweight Championship and leaving CM Punk in the dust. Now, then CM Punk became kind of this Charles Manson cult-like figure, using his straight edge persona. The CM Punk is straight edge. Now, for those of you who don't know what straight edge means, it means no drugs, no drinking, no smoking, which CM Punk is straight edge. So use that straight edge about him to create a new character saying, I'm straight edge and I'm better than you. He grew his beard out, he grew his long hair out, looked like Charles Manson, and preached about how being straight edge was the better lifestyle. He soon found a disciple in Festus, who it was revealed that his friends were just giving him tons of painkillers, and that's why he was Festus. For those of you who don't remember Festus, the character was, he was catatonic till the bell rings, and then he fought like a wild man, and then the bell would ring again, and he'd be catatonic again. One of the goofier characters WWE made up. I remember his theme song being about biscuits and gravy. So Festus joined him and became Luke Gallows, his muscle man. Then he soon started shaving people's head in the audience who were obviously plants and wanted to join the straight edge lifestyle. Soon a woman volunteered, begging him to help her join the straight edge lifestyle, who was Serena Deeb, and he shaved her head and she joined his little cult. Next, he moved on to the Royal Rumble, where he eliminated 5 men before and preached about the straight edge lifestyle during the Rumble, before eventually being eliminated by Triple H, who he tried to convert earlier, but Triple H, though agreeing not to do that, he didn't do drugs, smoke, or drink, that preaching about it was not the way to go. And Triple H may not have done drugs, because I remember from an interview with Kevin Nash, one of the reasons they liked Triple H in the Clique was because he was the sober one who could drive. So CM Punk then moved on to the Elimination Chamber, where he was eliminated by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio then cost CM Punk a match with Shelton Benjamin, getting him to get CM Punk in the Money in the Bank match, which CM Punk won the previous 2 years in a row. So CM Punk and Rey Mysterio are going to fight at WrestleMania. And the stipulation is, if CM Punk wins, Rey Mysterio must join the Straight Edge Society. And I think he had to lose his mask if he was going to join the Straight Edge Society. And one of the creepier segments leading up to this was CM Punk singing Happy Birthday at Rey Mysterio's daughter Aaliyah's 9th birthday. with Serena and Luke Gallows. Um, this was a solid match, though I didn't go back and rewatch it, but I've heard it was a good match, which Rey Mysterio won. Now, this continued, which is something I've never agreed with WrestleMania continuing. I think WrestleMania should be the end of feuds, not the continuation of feuds, not the start of feuds. But it continued on to whatever the pay-per-view is after WrestleMania. This time the stipulation being, if CM Punk lost, he would have to have his head shaved. But CM Punk won. And so it continued on to a third pay-per-view combining the two stipulations, where if Rey Mysterio lost, he would have to join the Straight Edge Society and lose his mask, and if CM Punk lost, he would have to have his head shaved. I don't know why they just didn't make this in the first place, but whatever. CM Punk lost and got his head shaved and started wearing a black mask. Now, this ended the feud with Rey Mysterio, but then he started a feud with Kane over Kane blaming CM Punk for putting The Undertaker in a catatonic state. It ended up being Kane who put The Undertaker in a catatonic state. Now, then they moved on to a feud with The Big Show after Serena Deeb revealed herself going to a bar that night where CM Punk supposedly put Undertaker in a catatonic state, and the rest of the Straight Edge Society showing up and trashing the bar. CM Punk, of course, forgave her, and they moved on to a feud with The Big Show for Money in the Bank, where they pretty much tried to take out The Big Show by smashing his hand, and then The Big Show challenged, and then The Big Show fought CM Punk and unmasked him, and then The Big Show also unmasked this masked man who kept attacking him as part of Straight Edge Society, who turned out to be Joey Mercury. This was actually Joey Mercury's last time really wrestling as a full-time wrestler on the WWE roster. The Big Show challenged the three male members to a match at SummerSlam, which the Straight Edge Society lost. And then Joey Mercury had to leave because he was injured. And then Serena Deeb got released because of substance issues. And then CM Punk turned on Luke Gallows. And then he got released. And CM Punk went on to kind of play in the mid-card for a while before releasing the Pipe Bomb promo. It was actually a good group for a while before they had them all lose to Big Show and lose to Kane, and just bad booking at the end. But this was actually an interesting group, and the people were behind it, and the people hated it, and WWE just fumbled the ball, like they did frequently in 2009, 2010. As I said, Serena Deeb went on to bigger and better things. Luke Gallows went on to bigger and better things. CM Punk went on to bigger and better things. Joey Mercury went on to become a backstage producer for WWE. CM Punk said he had the time of his life doing that angle, doing that the Straight Edge Society. And while he doesn't have plans to do another faction, he would totally do it again if someone presented the idea to him. So that's the Straight Edge Society for you. It lasted about a year. It's remembered fondly. You can look up the internet and see a young Serena Deeb get her head shaved by CM Punk, if you're into that sort of thing. Join me later this week. We will look at the movie Cool Cat Saves the Kids, which is an anti-bullying movie that 85% of it has nothing to do with bullying. See ya then.